Here we go!
Hello, everyone.
Hi!
Welcome to Capcom Spotlight. For today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles. This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
What comes after dreaming?
The future.
The endless? Oh.
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality.
What quality
With
do
our
I have
third
this?
generation of Luna filament and advanced, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
Can you
We
see and
create
hear everything
life
okay?
For our future. Delphi Corporation.
Okay, cool.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are.
Because we are Umbrella.
All better.
Oh, this is the that game.
You patched me up.
I am DI-033.
Pragmata, there we go.
We are
Whoa,
pragmatic
whoa,
creators.
hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
I think this looks interesting. It is so warm.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI-0.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
It's real. Alright. Alright. Ooh, I got this.
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata.
Shivers.
An all-new science fiction action-adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026.
Give me some Switch
Today
2
we will go over
REs.
some of the unique points of Pragmata. Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
There you are. All better.
It
Now,
literally
they
just
must
started,
work
Mr.
together
Riley.
to return to Earth.
It literally just started, so
Hugh,
you haven't missed
a
anything.
bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android. This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
Begins.
A mix of puzzle and action.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the
In
aircon
Pragmata,
off while
Combat
they're
begins
waffling on
with
about this.
disarming the enemy's armor. Otherwise, you will find it difficult
Hey,
to
Gabe.
inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel,
We're all going
you
to
take
die
down their
here.
armor. And now,
Well,
it's
you're
Hugh's
all going to
turn.
die.
Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots. What enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success. We can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system. The AI-controlled Lunar Research Station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips to cars and giant structures.
Is this the Megan doll? Yeah. Imagine
Now,
her
however,
starting to dance.
the Lunar Research Station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the Lunar Research Station. You will also need to hack the systems blocking your progress.
Well, that's her job,
By
innit?
combining their abilities,
So
you
it's
and
like
Diana
Earth. I
can
was thinking
explore
that.
this world together.
It's like, so 2025
Pragmata
then?
will be available on PlayStation 5,
Ew.
Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata. Experience the gameplay you just saw firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat.
So
We are looking
August,
forward to
there's
many
a
more
demo?
events where you can get your hands on Pragmata.
Or is it just at events?
Please look out for more information on Pragmata on our official social channels, website, and stores.
Cute.
And
Just at
don't forget to
Gamescom.
follow and to add
Oh.
Pragmata to your wish list.
The his like suit. Oh shit. His suit reminds me of Warframe a little bit.
Check out the latest trailer for Sagat.
番組をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
Thanks for
ストリー
tuning
ト
in,
ファイター6
everyone.
のディレクター中山です。
Director of
本
Street
日は
Fighter 6.
私から
Today,
皆
I would
様
like
に
to
最
share
新
with
情
you
報を
the
お届
latest
けいたしま
information
す。
about the game.
6月5日に
Street Fighter 6 for the Nintendo Switch
ストリートファイター
2 was
6を
released
発
on
売する
June
ことができました。より多くの方々
And
に
we're
ゲ
happy
ー
to
ムを
hear
遊んで
that
いた
so
だい
many
て、
players
開
have
発
been
一同
enjoying
大
the
変
game.
嬉しく思っています。また先日
We also
イヤー
announced
3
the
に登場するキャラクター
character
の
lineup
ライ
for
ンナッ
Year
プも発表させていただきました。イヤー3では
Sagat,
Sagat.
Sea Viper, Alex, and Ingrid will be joining the fray.
アレックス、そしてイングリッドが登場する予定です。さて本日は
So
イヤ
today
ー
we'd
3
like
最
to
初
give
に
you a
登場す
quick
るサガ
peek
ッ
at
ト
the
の映
first
像を
character
少し
coming
だけ
in
ではあ
Year
りますが
3,
ご用意いたし
Sagat.
ました。どうぞご覧ください。
Hey, Bumbles! We're just looking at some Capcom shit. We're willing. What's the word?
Hey, come on, let's go!
We're putting it out there. We're willing. We're willing for Code Veronica remake or Outbreak. Is it will? Is it? Is it? Is that right? Zero chance we get another RE game reveal before RE9 drops. That hand thing? Willing? One would hurt the other. Well, at least, like, to see something. Because they've got to be working on something, right? Because, here's the thing. At the Games Fest, you had the skit with... Well, not skit, but you had, like, the anniversary section with Maggie Roberts?
The Emperor of Muay Thai, Sagat, is
Yeah,
ready for
in
battle.
development. And like
Players can also get the world
the
tour
director
experience with
said,
Sagat
he was
deep
like,
in the mountains
"Oh,
of Thailand.
you know,
The
sorry you
Emperor
haven't
makes
heard
his
anything,
landing
we're
on
working
August
on it,"
5th.
kind of thing. And I've got bites everywhere.
to prepare for
I don't know
Sagat's
if you can
release.
see. No, you can't
The
see.
Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will
1,
be
2,
available
3,
starting
4,
from July 4th.
5, 6.
Premium
7.
rewards include Sagat's Wanderer avatar gear.
No, I don't think it was.
And we've also prepared some throwback stickers and emotes. From Sagat's days as the boss of the original Street Fighter. We're also increasing the amount of content in the Fighting Pass that can be used in Fighting Ground.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
New golf shoes.
Fuse
Oh,
EX
nice.
color.
Sizing down recommendations. Yeah.
Kin's EX color.
The reason why I don't think it was bait is because it was all like anniversary stuff.
As well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger customization feature. We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players.
And like they
Please check it out.
wouldn't hire Maggie.
Finally, we have information
just
about
to
the
troll
long-anticipated Outfit 4 content. Check out the designs of the 7 characters that will receive
I mean, they
Outfit
might,
4
but
content
I
with
doubt
the Sagat
it.
update. Cammy,
Hello.
Luke,
Yeah.
Chun-Li,
Hello.
Manon,
Hello.
Jamie,
Yeah.
Kimberly,
Hello.
and Aki.
Hello.
We're continuing work on Outfit 4 content for these characters. And of course, are working on Outfit 4 for the rest of
Ari
the roster.
Village coming to
So
Ouya.
please stay tuned.
本日の情報は以上
That's all
と
we
なり
have
ま
for
すが
now.
い
We
かがだっ
hope
た
you
でしょう
enjoyed the
か
reveals.
今回ご
Oh,
紹
it
介
was
した
very
キャラクター
revealing.
や
The
アイテム
character
の
and
パスワード
fighting
につ
pass
いて
content
皆
we
様に
revealed
お届け
today
できる
are
よ
in
う開
their
発チ
final
ーム一
stages
丸
of
となって
tweaking, and
最
the
終
team
調
is
整に
working
取り組ん
hard
でおります
on making sure
後
we
日サ
deliver.
ガットのゲーム
By
プ
the
レイ
way,
トレー
we're
ラーの
planning
公
to
開も予
release a
定してお
Sagat
りますの
gameplay
で
trailer
楽
at
し
a
みにして
later
いただけれ
date,
ば
so
と
we hope
思い
you
ます
enjoy it.
これからもストリートファイ
Thank
タ
you
ー
for
6 を
supporting
ど
Street
うぞよ
Fighter
ろしくお
6
願い
and
しま
see
す
you in the streets. If I could do the
Next, an
hand
update
flick.
from Capcom Esports. We'd like to tell you about the Capcom Pro Tour, a global competition for the world's best players. Players the world over will battle it out in regional qualifying tournaments. The Capcom Pro Tour
Fire in the
2025
streets,
Singles
fire in
Tournament
the
Tour
sheets.
is now accepting entries.
Ooh.
Anyone is welcome to join. Compete for a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament, which will determine the world champion. Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku Kokugikan Arena in Japan. The champion of this year's tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million prize. You won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as players fight to become world champion. For more information about the tournament schedule and how to enter, check the Capcom Esports website.
That's pretty cool. Kunitsugami, Path of the
This
Goddess.
acclaimed new fusion of action and strategy, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, has released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
There you go, there's your Switch 2 announcement.
In this original Japanese-inspired world, with
My
exhilarating
fighting career begins
dance-like
now.
sword action,
No, I actually have a friend that
strategize and
would
fight
be interested,
alongside
and he
villagers
used to live
as
in
you
Japan.
enjoy this unique game experience. You can also use the new features of the Switch 2 and play using mouse controls. Have fun playing with the controls you want. Compatible with handheld mode, you can enjoy the game anytime,
this gets a
anywhere.
physical release. I like the look of it. I don't know, it's probably my sort of game, but I just find it so hard
Kunitsugami,
to
Path of the
get
Goddess,
into
is available now.
new stuff.
Also, the action and strategy is further enhanced with the new extra content, Otherworldly Venture, added to all available platforms.
There you go, extra stuff.
In the Otherworld beyond the Torii gates, protect the maiden from nightly attacks of the sea. As you earn rewards by outlasting each wave of enemies. On an ever-changing battlefield, determine who will fight and win, and how to best use your rewards. Aim for a high score amid infinite strategies in this challenging and satisfying gameplay mode. How long will you be able to defend the maiden from the seethe in the other world?
Oh, I did see the bundle, yeah.
Following its initial release on July 19th last year, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, will celebrate its 1-year anniversary next month.
Congratulations!
We have prepared a small token of our appreciation for the many fans who have played the game.
It does look really pretty. $44.
Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
Huh. There are no changes to the game screen.
This can be obtained in a free update available
kinda
at a
cool.
later date to both new and existing players. Please look forward to the update coming soon. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is available now on all shown platforms.
Game Pass,
Try the
Xbox Series
game's unique
XS,
experience for
Xbone,
yourself
Windows, Switch 2, PS5, PS4, Steam.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles. 8 action and fighting games make their returns, including the legendary Capcom vs. SNK series.
Okay.
Enjoy training mode and a gallery featuring sounds and artwork,
40 by
as well
itself.
as easy-to-use one-button specials.
Right now,
Capcom
I
Fighting
can't
Collection 2
justify
is
that.
available now.
Just to give it a go.
Reclaim your destiny.
Yes!
A remaster from the swordplay action
I need
series
to get this.
Onimusha. A memorable cast of characters returns to weave their deep and complex tale anew. Experience the classic graphics and gameplay refined for modern consoles.
Hell yeah!
The remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is available now. Onimusha, Way of the
Speaking
Sword.
of-
The next entry in the swordplay action game series is coming in 2026. Set in early Edo period Kyoto, the protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi,
Physical.
will face his formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. 2026 is going to be like piled up.
Capcom Digital Sale is here.
Hell yeah.
Monster Hunter Wilds is on sale for the first time.
I wish I could get
Experience
into
the most
that.
evolved action and improved immersion in any Monster Hunter to date. Also, make sure to check out other Monster Hunter games.
I had no idea like it
In
was such
celebration
a...
of the horror series' latest thrilling news, Resident Evil games are on sale at great prices. But that's not all. Dragon's Dogma 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Ace
Very
Attorney
new
titles,
player
and
friendly,
more
yeah.
are on sale too.
Yeah, a friend of
Don't
mine
miss
was
out on
helping
this
me,
great chance to pick
the
up
same
these
one
must-play hit
that
games.
would be interested in the fighting tournament. Ooh,
From the creators of the latest Resident Evil.
ooh. Shh, shh, chat, shush.
Have such sights to show you.
Hachi! Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How was Dead by Daylight? Our core concept for this game was addictive fear. There's something about the catharsis you get from overcoming your fears. It creates an addiction that makes you want to do more, to play more. That intense focus, while scary, makes for a really fun game. Oh, they're actually showing shit. This served as our launching point for Requiem. They're showing shit. Resident Evil Requiem is an offline single-player game. Horror is one of the most important aspects of the Resident Evil series, so we wanted to make this fear factor a key feature of the gameplay. Character. The protagonist this time is an intelligence analyst for the FBI, Grace Ashcroft. She's introverted and easily scared, which is a new type of character for the Resident Evil series. We wanted someone that experiences horror from the same perspective as the player. She learns to overcome her fears throughout the course of the story, but she's also an analyst for the FBI who's trained with guns and is able to act with calm, deductive reasoning. We always thought about making Leon the protagonist, but making a horror game based around him is difficult. He wouldn't jump at something like a bucket falling. No one wants to see Leon scared by every little thing, so he's actually quite a bad match for horror. Evolution. Ooh, it's Dead by Daylight. As was shown in the first trailer, Grace gets caught up in a lot of different situations. A lot of effort into things like the redness of her face, from being hung upside down and the realistic physics of her hair. The development team actually called in a professional to make a wig to use as a model to create the hair graphics. Holy shit. Resident Evil Requiem will allow players to freely switch between both first and third person perspectives. You can either experience the horror up close, with tense, realistic gameplay through first person perspective, or an over the shoulder camera with third person perspective, allowing you to see more of the action. Ooh. The game is set about 30 years after the missile strike on Raccoon City. That checks. The series became really popular with stories set during the original zombie outbreak. And since then, we've seen a lot of characters face hardships due to Raccoon City, who have faced those hardships and grown. Figuring out how to tell a story which came off as a blah blah was actually quite a daunting undertaking that I was very nervous about. Don't be nervous, you're fine. There were a lot of characters who were involved in the original outbreak who lost their lives or were changed drastically as a result of it. Perfect style of game, yeah. So many characters have come out of Resident Evil. This game is a requiem, a eulogy to those who came before. That's what requiem means, kind of. Resident Evil is a series that was born from Umbrella and the Raccoon City zombie outbreak, and we chose the title Requiem to mark a milestone in the series. That makes sense. Resident Evil Requiem is scheduled for release on February 27th, 2026. March 2026 marks the series' 30th year anniversary, and we hope that this title's release lives up to the 30 years of games. Early birthday present, hell yeah. Grace's mother, it was a big change in policy. We wanted it to look like a live-action movie.
Further interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation will be released today on the Resident Evil portal. Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
We thought we couldn't touch Raccoon City anymore. Unreleased footage available now on the portal.
Get ready, hunters. The Guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter Showcase for you.
They did show off more though. They showed off a bit of gameplay. That was probably shown at the Summer Games Fest. Hello everyone. That's it. You're done. So many of you enjoying our game. Thank you very much. Today I'll be talking about the second title update along with the directors. Excuse me. I'll let them introduce themselves. Never played. Me either. Well, I played a little bit of not Wilds, World.
無料タイトルアップデート第2弾のプロモーション映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
But yeah, I had no idea that Monster Hunter, like, there were so many different ones. Rise and Wilds are more. Oh, okay. PS2. I know because there's some on the Wii, right? And I want to say on handheld. Go here, slay this, rinse and repeat. I mean, bitch, I do that every day. PS2, PSP, PS3, Wii, 3DS, Wii U, and current light. Okay. Sometimes I sleep. I mean, sometimes.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
That was pretty cool. Again, like, I like the idea of it. I just, there's just so much going on, and because it's so huge, I can't, like, it's overwhelming. It overwhelms me.
It isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Like, that looks fucking awesome. Yeah. I mean, I've got access to it on Steam.
はい、というわけでいよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいりましたと。これ本当にグローバルいろんなところに行っても本当にラギア人気がすごくってすごい期待されてすごい今回ようやく皆様に登場させることをお知らせできたと。実はモンスターハンタートライっていうタイトルからラギアクルスっていうのが出てるんですけど、そこはちょっとラギアクルスの開発秘話的なところ、
モンスターハンタートライを立ち上げましょうってなって、売りになる遊びとかを水中戦とかも作ろうみたいなのがあって、でその水中をよりちゃんと面白くするにはラギアクルスが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあって、でもともとレースのライバルみたいな感じをちゃんと作ろうみたいな、いろんな精鋭を集めてラギアチームみたいなの作ってね。
でその時にモンスターの担当してたのがまた徳田。
そうですね、藤岡さんがディレクターで、僕が初めて最初から企画の立ち上げから調整してリリースするところまで担当させてもらったメインモンスターというところで、チームラギアですね、みんなが日々より良いモンスターにするために意見とかアイデアっていうのをぶつけ合いながらより良いモンスターに仕上げていく経験っていうのは振り返ってみるとクリエイターとしてもすごい
Death Stranding 2 Safe Zone as my title.
モンスターですね。
ワイルズでのこだわりっていうのをちょっと皆さんにもご説明したいと思うんだけど、
今回は水中ちょっとアクセント的なイベント的なやり取りっていうのはできるんですけど、主にはやっぱり地上でもやり取りしていただくような設計に変えましたので、昨今のプレイヤーのアクションできる幅っていうのも広がりながら、そこに対応しつつ、しかもそのラギアクルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つこだわったところです。ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦にこう伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、そこの迫力っていうのを感じていただきたいというところがありましたので、武器を完全に振ることは自由に振ることはできないんですけれども、ちょっとイベント的な水中のアクションっていうのも今回なんとか実装することができましたので、そこも含めて楽しんでいただけるようなモンスターに仕上がったんじゃないかなと思います。
もちろんラギアクルスが出てくるというところで、討伐して素材とか入手してもらったらもちろん武器とか防具が 作れるっていうところは当然あると思うんですけど、
Again, I
そこはねなんか
I mean, I have
久しぶりにこうやっ
access
て
to
出て
it.
くるので、まあ全ての人がね、楽しんでもらいたいので、早中婚とかも、ちょっとなかったら
Yeah, I've got it on PS5
まあ全種類揃えさせて
and I've got access
僕
to
たち
it through
思い出強いモンスターってことも
Steam
今の
family
人たち
sharing.
本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い
そうですよね。
仕上がりになってると思います。
チェックするときに担当
This
じゃ
year
ない
and
子たち
next
でも
have our
見に
most
来たりとかするぐらい
insane years in video games.
ね
Yeah,
ゲームとかもすご
it's
く
there's a
あ
lot
そう
of
ね
stuff.
ぜひ遊んでいただいてね、
そうね
その辺はね、注目していただけたらと思っております。
はい。
Oh, when did the summer
は
sales
い、そして
start?
なん
Was
と
it today?
セルレギオスが今回登場しますということで、まあセルレギオスはもともとモンスターハンター 4G というタイトルから登場しているタイトルで、モンスターハンター
Not that I
4
can
の
afford
無
to
印が実は
buy any
海外版出
games.
てなくって 4G から出てるので、海外の人も結構セルレギオス馴染みある人も多いんじゃないかなとは思うんですけど、ちょっと今回のセルレギオス
Shit, I can barely
ちょっと説明を軽くしてもらって
barely
もともと
pay bills
セル
right
レギオスは
now.
結構
Like
旋
me
回能力
personally,
高く
like
て
I can't
こうまあ
contribute.
レウスと違ってちょっとこう小回りの利く感じとスピーディーなやり取りみたいなのがもともとのコンセプトにあったんで、
107 out the other day. It's a perfect time to stay the fuck inside. Yeah.
僕がメインプランナ
It
ー
was
と
ridiculously
して、
hot.
自
Past
ら
couple
こ
of
う
days.
概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスターなんですけど、僕足の攻撃だと人輪をうまく使ってもうテンポ感を作っていて、で後ろの回し蹴りを使って仕留めてくるようなタイプのモンスターなんですけど、法人の時にモーションの子が提案してくれて面白かったのが斜めのキックしながら移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、こう上下左右にステップするモンスターが多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのはあまりいなくて、そこの特徴がすごく面白いモンスターだなと思ってましたんで、今回も
I mean, this
そ
is
の部分
cool
っていう
and
の
all,
を
but like,
アップ
can
グレード
can
し
you
て自
reveal
分のアクション
some
をこう
more
ぶつけ
stuff?
ていきながら遊べるような
Other
モンス
stuff,
ターとして
please.
セルレギウスは機能してくれてるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。今ご紹介しましたラギアクロスとセルレギオスは、いずれも星8の歴戦の個体としてフィールドに登場するようになります。かなりこう強力なモンスターになっておりますので、腕に自信のある方はぜひチャレンジしてみてください。
Still 8 minutes left.
For the second arch-tempered monster,
Still
we'll have
8 minutes of
arch-tempered
Monster Hunter.
Uthduna appear for a limited time. You'll
Oh,
be able
that's
to forge the
pretty.
new armor sets, Uthduna Gamma and Feline Uthduna Gamma. Arch-tempered Uthduna will arrive in the
Start the
future as
game
an
and won't
event
throw
quest
too much
and
at
free
you.
challenge quest.
Uthduna Gamma?
Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows
See,
you to
it's
use that weapon as layered
it's all
equipment.
of this. Like, that looks so cool. But it's just, there's so
For
much.
Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon. For Palico weapons, you'll need to forge high-rank weapons.
I love Palicos though. It looks like more than it really is. I mean, I've...
We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode.
Well, I mean, they're not going to reveal too much. They did show more gameplay
And in
though.
the character display tab, you'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more. We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
I've tried.
We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma. As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and
Handler
shield, will be
this.
added.
Handler these nuts.
You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests. Furthermore, by playing with content
You're
added
getting
in the
RE7
update,
vibes from
you'll be able
RE9,
to
which you
obtain
don't
a
want.
myriad of rewards.
Well, you can switch it to third person,
Event quests
so
that allow
you
you
can
to
get
forge
those
special
vibes.
equipment. Quests that
Like,
make it easier to obtain armor spheres
it's
and
too
decoration.
early to say. Like, it's too early to tell. Do you know what I mean? Like,
A challenge quest featuring Mizutsune.
hey, Staggertron.
And a
How
free
you
challenge
doing?
quest featuring Arch-Tempered Uth-Duna will
Good
be
to see you.
available for a limited time.
はい、ここでコラボジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストについてお知らせしたいと思います。フェンダさんよりモンスターハンター20周年を記念
Just
し
finished
た
work.
コラボレーシ
Well,
ョ
well,
ンギター、モンスターハンタ
Yeah,
ー
this is just going to end on Monster
テレキャ
Hunter.
スターが3月21日から発
What
売
was
して
so
おり
wrong
ま
with
す。
RE7?
で、ゲームの方ではですね、期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすることで、
If you don't
こちら
mind me
の
asking.
ギターが登場するコラボジェスチャーがなんと入手できますということになっております。今回のコラボが決まった時から結構チームもね、ノリノリでいろいろや
Well,
って
this
くれて、い
is
ろ
the
いろ
most
今回
new
こだわり
player
がある
friendly
んですけ
game
ど、ちょ
in
っといくつ
series.
か
There isn't
紹介してもらい
anything
ま
to
す
be worried about.
ギターはそのまま
Maybe if I'd seen more of Wild, like if I see more of
その
Wilds.
ままの形が
Like more
ゲームに
enemies
出せるようにし
and
て使用感とか
Okay.
そういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかして、
Enemy
まあ実際の
variety is shit.
こうちょっと
I will
使用
definitely
感
give
のあ
you
るよう
that.
な
I
まあ
will
ところまでこ
definitely
だわっ
give you
て
that.
再現してますと。音自体も実際の
But to
あ
be
の
fair,
サウンドチームの人が演奏してくれ
RE7
て
was
その
like
音そのまま
the
使ってるんですけ
first.
ど、アニメとかも
It was
まあ
really more of a
その
test
キャプチャー
run.
撮る時も
Excuse me, it
まあ
was
サウン
really
ド
more
の
of a
その
test
演
run.
奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを習ってコードが間違ってないかとか、チェックしてもらいながら全部のモーションしっかり撮ってますんで、まあそれなりに楽しいジェスチャーになってるんじゃないかなと思います。
You know, it was really just kind of like trying out the new engine and
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですか。
yes, enemy variety would have been great because here's the thing, it starts off like when you first play it, it's like, oh shit, you know, what are these
めっちゃ
things?
弾けてたね。
もう全然関係なくわもう音もらしい
まあそういうのもぜひ見てほしいですね。
楽しくみんな
RE2 remake is definitely a fantastic
やってい
game.
ただけたらと思います。
Perfect? No. I don't think it's perfect.
There will be a range of DLC with this title update as well. There will be 4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC. And a cosmetic
big green
DLC Pack
coated
2 as
complaint.
paid DLC.
The boss battles were great in that game.
Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
Okay, this is all we're gonna see now, isn't it? All that armor looks really cool. You may have Staggertron. They haven't showed too much. Just Pragmata
There
was
will
first.
also be other DLC not included in packs.
Bunch of Monster Hunter stuff, Street Fighter 6 stuff.
In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
But you didn't
During
really miss
seasonal
too
events,
much. There was a
the
little bit more on
decorations and
Resident
meals
Evil
at the
9.
Grand Hub will change.
Oh, that looks
And
so
by
good.
playing during
Now I
the
want
event,
steak.
you will be able to get limited time only equipment,
Wait, was that
gestures,
Winter Soldier?
pop-up camp decorations, and more. Festival of Accord Flame Fate will begin July 23rd. Let's make this summer a hot one to remember.
It already is. Oh my god.
ここからは今後のスケジュールについておさらいいたします。無料
Looks
タイ
like
トル
food
アップデ
porn,
ー
yeah.
ト第2弾はご覧の日程で配信予定です。追加モンスターラギアクルス、セルレギオスが登場します。また武器の重ね着装備などシステム追加を予定しています。夏の季節イベント交わりの祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。イベントクエストにてレクセン王ウズトゥナが登場します。フェンダースペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストを期間限定で
Fender
配信します。
collaboration.
はい、今ご紹介、いろいろさせてもらいましたが、他にも細かい調整とか入ってるところもあるんですよね。
はい。タイトルアップデート第2弾では、
Well, just the
ハンマー
hammer
の調整として
in title update,
新しく、ハンマー相殺成功した後に追撃するモーションというのを追加しています。その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを、各種進めておりますので、詳細はディレクターレターやパッチノートの方をご確認いただければと思います。
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございました。タイトルアップデート第2弾の詳しい情報は公式サイトや SNS をご覧ください。タイトルアップデート第3弾は秋頃に配信予定です。追って皆様に情報をお届けする予定ですのでお待ちいただければと思います。
So please look forward to it. I
本
would
日は
like
これに
to.
て以上となります。最後は、いつもの掛け声で、終わろうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい。いきますよ。せーの。ひとかり行こうぜ。
イェイ。I think that's it.
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching. Before you go, we'll be holding a survey about today's show. Viewers of this broadcast are invited to take part on the Capcom Spotlight website. Participants will receive a free wallpaper as thanks.
That's kind of cute.
A Capcom ID is required to participate, so take this opportunity to sign up if you haven't already.
I have one, I think.
We at Capcom are excited to share more news in the future. Please look forward to our next broadcast.
There you go. That's it.
See you next time.
Felt like a show for shareholders. Let's see. There you go. Let's see what's the chat saying. Monster Hunter Monday, I guess. So bad. No Mega Man, no Dino Crisis. We're doing things with your money, I promise. Capcom USA. Let's see, what's my... True. Do you agree with this director when he said making a horror game with Leon is too difficult? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, like yeah, you can have fun with right, like you can have fun with, how do I log in? With like an experienced player, right? With an experienced character, excuse me. Create login. But and you the player can get jump scared by stuff. But like there's no sense of urgency. You don't trust? I'm still not sure why. What is my bloody password? First time I'm logging in. What? Yeah, but like I say, like RE7 was like their first. Maybe it wasn't that email address. Was them like the first time they were using the new engine. And like RE7, if it wasn't for RE7, like RE7 fucking, and especially the way they marketed it, like revitalized the series. Because like what was the last game before RE7? Not mainline. So you had RE6, right? Mainline. What was the last thing that they released prior to RE7? Let's see. What game was out before Resident Evil 7? Release date. Umbrella Corps. A year before was Umbrella Corps. Or Corpse, whatever. And then 2015 was Revelations 2. You prefer Jill, but I definitely think we get one more of them in the end, because there is no way you go back to Raccoon City and not bring one of them back. I don't know. I mean, you know, we've had Chris. Oh shit. Come back. So I mean, there might be someone that will make a cameo or, you know, a mention, but one other Jill game. I mean, I do like me some Jill. I do like me some Jill. Okay, password's been reset. And mod the characters to be Jill. Yeah. Hang on. It's a great story to be told if you bring back Jill to Raccoon City. Hang on, I'm trying to... God. Do I have? Oh, I do. Alright, hang on, I've got to... Ooh. Hang on, I've got to think about this. Because that's duplicating that screen. Hang on. Where would be best? Well, actually... As a one and done, maybe. Maybe. Update. Oh my god, I gotta... Why did I... US... United States. Next. May. 28. Spotlight's the anime. Yeah, I believe that the movies are canon to the story, if I remember correctly. Recommended surveys. Okay, confirmed. Just let me go into the bloody... Oh my god! Yeah, it had all of them. Hey, Dave. Are the RE animated movies canon? Let's see, fandom. Trying to look for like a official source. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, according to everything here, the CG movies are canon. Everything apart from live action movies, Operation Raccoon City and Gaiden is canon. Okay, I don't want to close. I just want the freaking home. I don't know. Did they? Oh, we got ads. Maybe we'll just... I don't know. Still got to see Infinite Darkness? Yeah. Alright, to be fair...
See a fart face!
Why is it doing that? Resident Evil Gaiden is the most canon of all. That's funny. Alright. Well, that was a thing. If I had time, I would... Yeah. Yeah, it was. By the way, JT is being sarcastic. If I had time, I would probably like go over the footage and stuff, but I don't have time, and I need to get ready to either cook or go out, and I need to chill. I need to feed the cats, and I've also been live for 5.5 hours. And I probably need to restart my computer and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna leave it there. I might later on, I don't know, but I might later on do 2 games, 1 controller. I've kind of been feeling that again, so we'll see. Anyway, you take care of yourselves. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. I apologize for all the troubles that I had earlier. RE Village on... More geeky's always better. Thank you. PS and PC. I mean, I could do that, technically. But I want... Rather than doing the same game, I would rather two different games. You coming back later? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm coming back later, Dave. Village of Shadows, pistol only. Pistol only, one-handed. Anyway, I will see you later. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you next time.
Don't you think you've seen enough?